The first news is about SBA canceling loans for green card holders. That's the main story, right? And if you guys don't know, getting a loan from SBA, the Small Business Administration, is one of the best ways to get loans for a business. People who have green cards starting their business to continue their business have relied on the SBA loan, the 7A, the 504 to get a loan to run their business. But as of March 1st, 2025, or 2026, that is now stopped, that canceled. Green card holders can no longer get it.
Yeah, so when you say green card holders can get it, like what if it's a couple and the wife is a US citizen and the husband is a green card holder and they both own the business? Does that mean that they don't qualify anymore?
Yeah, so if they both own the business, as in they both are on the tax return, they're both part on the ledger, the SBA and the bank will probably not allow it. If it's just the US citizen who is the 100% shareholder, and the wife is just, the wife or spouse, right? Maybe the wife is a U.S. citizen, husband, and they have community property. That's fine. But as long as the business tax return shows who is the owner, this individual, this name, okay, is this person a U.S. citizen? You provide the naturalization certificate, provide the passport, then it goes through their compliance. One easy way around that is that for the green card holder just to drop off, like if they own an LLC together, well, just transfer all the ownership to the U.S. citizen. And that's relatively easy to do. But for most people, right, people who work really hard to get a visa to come into the country, they work really hard to convert that visa into a green card. And then they still need to wait 5 years, sometimes 6, sometimes even longer before they can convert their green card to become a citizen. Well, now during that 5-year, 6-year process before you become a citizen, you cannot get an SBA loan anymore. And this wasn't the case just 2 years ago, right? For the longest time, as long as you are a green card holder and you own more than 51% of the business, you can get a loan. And that has helped so many people, whether they're doing the investment program, the EB-5 program, for people who are doing EB-1Cs. You have a company set up, they work their butt off to get the green card through building up a company, hire 10 employees, or more, and then they get the SBA loan. Now, that option stopped.
Do you think this will lead to more green card holders applying for citizenship?
That's what we've been talking about the whole time, right? Like, as a green card holder, your rights are just being stripped away from you left and right. I think if people were thinking or they were on the fence of whether or not to become a citizen, like they already been a green card holder for 4 or 5 years, 6 years, maybe they've been green card holders for 10 years, but they never felt like the need to apply for citizenship because they didn't feel like, they needed to, but they relied on, the SBA loan for the past and they want a new one. This kind of forces them to do it, right? And in the future, I mean, we've seen this in the past, past 10 years, like you couldn't get a certain medical benefit if you were just a green card holder. You couldn't get a retirement plan if you were a green card holder. And so now you can't get SBA loans anymore if you're just a green card holder. So the rules are changing. And this happened within 6 months and a 6 months period from 2024, the end of 2024, 2025, and now, officially in 2026, boom. We can't. And that's SBA loan, right? We're seeing the rights and privileges of green card holders getting stripped away.
Why do you personally think that this is happening?
I think funds are just running low in the US. I mean, it must have been thought out, right? These are not just willy-nilly, somebody just thinks of it. Like, this might be a good idea. This takes so much paperwork and so much bureaucracy, especially through the federal government, to make these drastic changes, right? And it wasn't the real ID. That took 10, 15 years to implement, right? To have your driver license convert to a real ID so you can fly. It took 10, 15 years to prepare and then to announce and then for people to know, and then there was a whole campaign. This, decision, green card holders, you can't get SBA loan. They happen within months. So I've never seen the federal government move that fast. So there's definitely a strong urgency by this administration and this government. I mean, arguably even before this government, right? Because it has happened in 2024, right? To start pushing for the change. There's a strong urgency to kind of strip away rights of green card holders. And that's kind of concerning for a lot of people who are just even visa holders, because it's wow, I worked so hard just to get a green card that maybe I can't travel, maybe I can't get loan, maybe I can't, what's the point of this green card, So it's a crazy time.